It's so painful to see hundreds of experts, coaches, consultants, leaders, and entrepreneurs going through this phase when they feel stuck and undervalued. And they see someone who's just 10% of their skill and capabilities and wisdom and experience making good in the world. And if there are phases in your life when you feel the same, this video is for you. Now, the biggest problem with these experts is that the market doesn't know who they are. And this video will help you understand if you are one such expert, then what's stopping you from being available to the market. There are two parts to this challenge. Part one of the challenge is being visible. Now, most experts are good enough, they are experienced enough, they are skilled enough, they have lots of knowledge and experience, and even they know the gaps in the market, they know who their target audience is, they know what they need to deliver. All is good, but the problem is being visible. The problem is content creation. Now, these people with the AI tools and everything, all is good, but the question is, are you ready to be visible? Now, if you are ready to be visible and you are saying, no, I'm trying this, I'm trying on LinkedIn, I'm trying on Facebook, I'm trying on Instagram, I'm trying on YouTube. So what happens when you start being visible? It could be any platform, but I'm talking about YouTube. So when I'm talking about you being visible on YouTube, let's understand the phases that you will go through as a beginner content creator. Now, you could be an expert, but on the channel here, basically you are a content creator. Now, what are the phases that you will go through when you decide and choose to be visible on YouTube? The first thing, whether you are using a laptop or a video or any kind of or a camera to shoot a video like this, the first thing is you definitely will have to get used to speaking like this to a camera. It could be any device. It could be your mobile or a laptop or a camera. Now the point is, it takes time. It doesn't happen like this. You start speaking unless you are very trained enough and you have been doing this for a different purpose, and then now you start doing it for your professional reasons. So the first thing is, give yourself some time to get used to speaking to a lens, to a camera. Now, when you start doing this, after a few days, you will notice that you are expanding your comfort zone with speaking to a camera. And then comes a phase when you start expanding your comfort zone with your voice also. So you start playing around with different kinds of pitch and tonality and pace and all these things, and these are you will be guided from inside. And you will, if you're a trained actor and you have been doing this and that's all good, then probably you are good to go. But if you're a new content creator, an entrepreneur or a coach or a consultant who is just starting, so please understand that you will take time to find your own voice, the voice that you are very comfortable speaking in. But here are some tips that I would like to give if you are a new content creator. First thing, you don't have to go online directly. You don't have to publish everything that you are creating or recording. Instead, you can create a small challenge for yourself. Create about 30 videos. Take 1 month of time. Create 30 videos, or take about 2 to 3 days and create a lot of content. And it could be junk. It could be meaningless. The attempt is just to become comfortable with speaking like this. And you will see that there will be one video that will amaze you, that will shock you, and you will be shocked at seeing the comfort with which you have started speaking to the camera, and you will love it. So when you feel that this is good enough, go ahead, publish it. About a few months ago, I challenged one of my clients. I think it was last year. I challenged one of my coaching clients. He was an entrepreneur, and I challenged him to create 30 videos. This was the second time. Earlier, also, I challenged one of my clients, and this was a fantastic entrepreneur with a great, successful track record, and Here he was with all his knowledge, with all his skills, with all his talent, with all his expertise. He was reluctant to create these videos, and I'm very proud of him that he did this. And I challenged him to even go ahead and publish them on his channel. We kept the videos, we decided to keep the videos unlisted until all the videos are complete, and then go ahead and publish them one by one every day. And I could see the first thing that is required is commitment. Now, when I say commitment, there are many people who will get scared because this is a huge commitment. So instead of getting obsessed about the word commitment, try it like a project. See, try it like a project and see, okay, 30 videos, 30 days. It could be 5-minute videos, or you can start expanding. You can start making 1-minute videos, then 2-minute videos, then 3-minute videos, and then 5 minutes. What do you do when you meet your friends at a coffee shop? Do you plan and strategize everything to talk? But then when you're excited about talking about something and you look into your friend's eyes and you just start sharing, and when you really feel that there is something very significant that could change one of your clients' life, why would you even hold back? And so this is one thing that you can try. Try 30 videos in 30 days, and maybe all could be junk, but you will be a 200% better speaker, and you'll be very comfortable speaking to the camera. This is point number one. And then when you are creating these 30 videos, try different pitches, try different styles, try different paces, try different voice modulations, and see how you develop comfort while speaking to a device. But remember that through this device, you are actually talking to somebody, and somebody is watching you, somebody is listening you. Maybe it's your wife, it's your children, it's your friend, it's your colleague. So just talk to the camera as if you're talking to your friend. That would be a great thing. You can take pauses. You can edit it. You can undo it. You can apologize and continue speaking. Or there are multiple things that you can do. And so the first thing is develop comfortability with visibility and develop confidence with visibility. And now, once you do this, the visibility factor is, it continues. And you might think that, okay, after 1 month, I'm good. No, after 6 months, after 1 year, after 10 years, it's been around more than 10 years that I've been making videos. And sometimes I'm very dynamic, energetic, shouting, screaming on the videos. Sometimes I'm like this, comfortable, and I'm enjoying speaking. I just want to share, something that inspires me to share, and it could change somebody's life, and it could help an entrepreneur or a coach or a consultant or an expert like you start sharing your message. So I'm just being myself here. But being myself doesn't mean that I'm just chatting with you here. I'm doing something more important, and that is being valuable. Now, you don't see, there are two kinds of content creators. There are people who focus on entertainment, then there are people who focus on education. So if you are looking, if sometimes you are just making a video just to share some entertaining thing, you can just be spontaneous and just be like you are in a party with your friends, and you can speak spontaneously and naturally, and people are going to love it. Now there are times when you are being an expert, you are being a coach, you are being a consultant, you are being an entrepreneur. Now, the purpose of this being visible is actually to become a go to authority in your industry. So, you know that there is a lot that you can share, but what exactly are you going to share it for? So, point number two is being valuable. How do you be valuable? Now, there are multiple ways, and I'll be sharing a lot through these videos on my YouTube channel. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, then please do subscribe to this channel. Now, if if you want to be valuable, what is the mindset that you need to become valuable? Now, how do you connect with somebody who you truly want to add value to? So it could be to their life, it could be to their health, it could be to their wealth, it could be to their business, it could be to their relationships. Suppose you say you have a friend, and you want to tell him something, you want to share something important with him. Why would you want to do it? And what makes you genuinely powerful? What makes you connect with him, that you add value to his or her life? And that factor is empathy. When you start developing empathy towards your potential clients, you you allow space in your mind to generate ideas which could be of real value to your potential clients. And most experts and coaches or consultants or leaders, the problem is they think it's all about visibility. No, it's not about visibility, it's about valuable also. When you watch a couple of videos on YouTube, and then you scroll, and then you say that, okay, maybe it's so easy, right? I can also do this. Yes, but at the same time, remember that becoming a go-to authority in your industry is not just about being visible, it's also about being valuable. And to become valuable, you need to become an expert or an authority who empathizes with the potential clients. So who are your potential clients? And learn more about them, and learn more about their pain points. So please remember that their pain points are your profit points. Now, I'm not speaking this in a transactional way. I'm really, see, what is the business that you do? What is the product that you create, or what's the service that you extend or you offer? Everything is to everything is to help somebody solve their problems. But to be able to solve their problem, you need to feel that. You need to feel how your customers feel. You need to see what your customers are seeing. You need to experience the kind of thoughts or the challenges that your customers might be undergoing. And when you develop this ability of empathizing with your potential clients or customers, you will start focusing on what their challenges are, and what you have to offer to solve their challenges. And this is going to make you valuable. It could be a small change that they can make in their lives, like this one, and somebody's life might change. So if it doesn't have to be something that you give to your paid clients, that could be a different thing. But if you really want to add value, start with identifying the small challenges that your potential clients are facing, and start creating the content that's going to connect with them at a real level, at a heart level, and that's going to help them create a better life, create wealth, health, and happiness in their lives. And this is going to position you as a go-to authority in your industry. I hope you loved this video. Do connect with me if you are an expert or a consultant or a coach, and you want to launch yourself, you want to create a lot of content, and you have authority challenges where you are not able to position yourself as a go-to authority in your industry. I'm here to help you. So connect with me for a 5-day free coaching challenge. WhatsApp me on my number 8500136864, and the number is also given in the video in the description. Connect with me, and let's see how I can help you. Love you. Bye bye.